Here's an easy way. If you have a 160,000 BTU burner or some type of turkey fryer that you can use, take a 4-pound charcoal chimney or larger charcoal chimney, and you can set it on that burner or that fryer and actually make it a little easier and less time consuming to get your charcoal hot in this can. And then you can take this can and then put it in your firebox or in your charcoal grill and spread your coals out. Makes it easy to ignite your charcoal, get your fire going a little faster. Here we have Gator Pit's newly designed new product out here. It's called the Dual Stacker. We call it the Dual Stacker because it is fully insulated cabinet smoker. There's 2 stacks on it. The reason I put 2 stacks on it is they're at 2 different levels within the smoker to provide a more even temperature throughout the cabinet smoker. You have a fully insulated box. It's 48 inches in height. It has a food chamber with stainless steel latches, dual gauges, dual stainless steel handles here to control each stack individually. This particular dual stacker we've installed in a trailer. We have the stacks going out of the roof. It sits on a 12-inch stand that's bolted through the floor on our customer's trailer. We have a charcoal basket with what I call T-plates. These are the same T-plates that go in my Rebel, my larger cabinet smoker. These allow for longer burn time, and you'll see here in a minute how they work when I get that can of charcoal ready to put in here. I'll put a foil pan down below because this customer's trailer has a wood floor versus a steel floor, and I just want to put this foil pan down there to catch any ashes that may hit this floor. We don't want to have any issues with fire. You can see the latches are stainless. They lock, easily opens and closes. The inside of the pit, I put a couple of oven chef thermometers in here, top and bottom. We're going to see how this pit's going to run top to bottom on its temperatures once it gets going. We have 4 angle frame sliding food trays. We have a water pan down below. Down in here, it has a 2-inch drain in the back of it. And on this particular pit, because it is in a trailer, we mounted the ball valve in the drain down below because it goes down the back wall of the customer's trailer and out the back. And then we have our 2 level stacks going out the roof. On the side, we've installed a Guru. Many of you folks have heard of them. This is a digital Guru. We have a tube that runs the pit temperature and the meat thermometer in through here. We have a monitor that mounts on a stainless steel mount that's on the side wall. And you can see the door here, so you can see where it's mounted on this pit. It's out of the way, easily visible for the cooker. And then we have the fan that we've installed in the side wall that goes into the charcoal / wood area. This fan blows underneath that basket that you saw those T-plates in it and above the ash pan. So we're going to get a good airflow in here hitting our fire. Okay, I've now laid my charcoal through my T-plates in my basket. I left one side empty because that's where I'm going to dump that charcoal can at. And what's going to happen is when I lay that charcoal in here, over time, over several hours, it's going to work its way and it's going to ignite the charcoal here and it's going to slowly burn this way. And then it's going to go into the other T-plate on the opposite side and ignite here and work its way all the way down to the back. And if you want, you can actually put some wood chips or chunks on top of here throughout it so that you get more of a wood smoke flavor into your meat rather than just the charcoal. Now that we put our charcoal in, closed our doors up, we have our vents open, we've got the Guru turned on, and you're watching that gauge steadily climb as the pit starts to heat up. We've got our charcoal in there now. We closed the doors. We've got our air vents open on the door, and you can see the pit went from about 90 degrees when it was cold with nothing in it, climbing quickly on the temperature. Steadily increasing. This pit will get the temp extremely fast. Alright, we've had our fire in there not quite 5 minutes yet. We're at 225 on the internal temperature of the pit. And we're holding steady at that 225 according to the guru. Less than 5 minutes. From a cold pit with no charcoal in it to cooking temperature inside the pit at 225. Can't beat it. No smoke. No leak anywhere. Again, less than 5 minutes to get to 225 from a cold pit. We have zero leak. Get a side shot here so you can see the doors. No smoke coming from the doors. No smoke coming from the firebox. Everything's going out the stacks, which we have open full right now. Still running 225 on the Guru. I've now put my air intake vents on my firebox to half. I had them at full. Temperature was continuously to rise. I closed it. Temperature began to drop, so I put it at half, and we're maintaining 225. Again, I'm not cutting takes. You can see I went straight from the firebox to here. We're at 230, 231, 232. The fan kicked in to maintain the 225, which is going to spike it. The fan on the Guru down there will cut off. The temperature will come back down to the 225. It'll sit for a while, and then the fan on the Guru will kick back up again to maintain that 225 general temperature range. Let me show you. I'm going to take these, open them all the way. You can see the temperature really start to get up. Putting more air into the firebox. Starting to climb again, where before it was holding steady around 235. Still climbing because of the increased oxygen. We're going to come down. I'm going to shut it completely off, and let's see how she reacts. Temperature starts to drop, and it will continue to drop. This is how easy my dual stacker is to control temperature. Guys, it doesn't get easier than this. You can run this pit wherever you want. Back down to 225 and holding steady. Vents closed now. Still no leaks, guys. Alright, let's see what these oven shift thermometers are reading inside, top to bottom. Showing 200 and 200 on the bottom. A little over 200 actually at the top. And we're right at the dead on at the bottom. This thing is running the same temperature top to bottom, just as I predicted. Once again, guys, it does not get better than that. We're still around 225 degrees. The fan on the Guru just kicked in, bumped it up to 230. Maintaining around that 225 that I have it set for. Still, no heat or smoke coming out of the doors. Nice and tight. I have my stacks still fully open. I haven't adjusted them yet. We're running 200, still there. We're still running 200 on the lower, So we're keeping an even temperature. I've got the Guru set at 225. The fan kicks off and on. It went down because my door was open, obviously. And now it's starting to come back to temp. You can see the gauge climbing, steadily climbing, getting back to temp relatively quick. It doesn't take long. You're not losing a lot of heat when you open your doors to check your meat. Baste. Move it around, whatever you want to do to it. Still, you notice no leaks coming from my doors. Everything is nice and tight. Beautiful. Climbing back up to that 225 mark. And it did all this within a minute from opening and closing that door. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Gator pit, guys. Nobody builds a pit better than Gator pit. This is a shot from the outside of this enclosed trailer. Looking through the window, you can see my dual stacker by Gator pit inside the enclosed trailer. You can see where my stacks are going up through this customer's roof. My birdhouse stacks that rotate and pivot around to open and close these stacks. I've got them fully open. Upper stack and lower stack are fully open. And this pit is running a dead even temperature top to bottom inside the food chamber. The Guru's maintaining a constant 225. And you only see the smoke or heat coming out where it's supposed to, and that is the stacks on this Gator pit.